First, be on time, well hydrated, stretched out, and ready to go for all of your orientation CPATs, your test dates, and your run-throughs. Now let's take a look at what you need to wear. We recommend that you wear tennis shoes and double knot the laces, long pants, sweatpants, wind pants, a t-shirt that's comfortable. We recommend sleeves. We caution against wearing any type of jewelry and no watches. Now let's take a look at what we will issue you. You will be issued a helmet, a weighted vest, and gloves. Make sure your helmet is securely fastened, tight around your head, and the chin strap is secure. It's very important that it fits very snugly. Your gloves. There are different size gloves. Choose the ones that fit you the best. Make sure you can make a fist, but make sure they still stay on your hand well. Your weighted vest. We have 3 different sizes. Choose the one that fits you the best. Make sure the chest straps are securely fastened, but make sure you can still breathe. The waist strap, it's very important that it's very snug and above your hips. That way the weight is more evenly distributed. Now let's go to Event 1, Stair Stepper. Event 1, Stair Stepper. Now before you say you're ready to begin your test, be sure all your equipment fits and is securely fastened. You will have to wear an additional 25 pounds when on the stair stepper. Now I find it easier if the weight is placed more towards the back. I feel like it holds me more upright. Are you ready to begin your test?
Yes.
Finding your balance and rhythm is the first trick. I find it easier to keep up with the preset rate of the machine by staying on the top step or as near to the top as I can stay. Depending on your foot size, you may need to place your feet accordingly, stepping wide or stepping on the balls of your feet. Avoid placing your hand on the handrail by grabbing onto the vest or pushing on your legs. It's important to remember that you proceed immediately from one event to the next. Never wait for the proctor. Let's go now to Event 2, Hose Pull. Event 2, Hose Pull. Grab the nozzle, pulling it over your shoulder across your chest. Try to grab some hose behind you, but no more than 8 feet. This is the only station in which you can run. As you enter the box and kneel, watch your feet placement. As you're pulling the hose, use the weight to your advantage, whichever hand-over-hand pull you choose to use. When the marked coupling crosses the blue line, immediately go to Event 3, Equipment Carry. Event 3, Equipment Carry. Don't drop anything at this station, but don't be shy with the equipment either. If you need to readjust your grip, put the saw down and do so. You'll have to find what grip works best for you. Here are some different grips. Overhand, underhand, or the saw blades facing forwards or backwards. Event 4, Ladder Raise and Extension. At this event, it's important as you're raising the ladder not to miss a rung. If you do, keep on going, but if you miss 2, you fail the event. Now once the ladder is up against the wall, immediately step into this blue box. Make sure your feet are within the boundary. Then, as you grab the halyard or rope, grab it in almost an upside down way. If you do it this way, you can use your thumbs to lock the rope so it doesn't slip. If the rope slips, then you fail the event. Try to use the weight of the vest to your advantage when you're raising and lowering the ladder. Bend at the knees. Also, try to take big bites. It will save you a lot of time. Let's go to Event 5, Forcible Entry. Event 5, Forcible Entry. At this event and the next few events, I'd like to share with you some techniques that I've found helpful. Forcible Entry. At this station, you want to use the weight of the hammer and the weight of your vest to create an effective swing. Now, if you choke up high on the hammer like this, what you gain in accuracy, you lose in force. If you hold the hammer at the other end, what you gain in your swing or your force, you're going to lose in accuracy. Somewhere in the middle usually works best. When you come to our orientation session, you'll have to find what grip works best for you. Let's go take a look. As you can see, if you choke up on the hammer like this, you may have accuracy, but you really don't have that much force. Now, if you hold it at the end like this, you really don't have any control. You may not hit your target area. Now, let's try something in the middle, like this. Also, let's take a look at the target and how you need to stand. Without stepping in the toe box, try to stand as parallel to the machine as you can, so that when you strike the center of the target, your hammer is flush with the target. Let's go now to Event 6. Event 6, Search. You're not searching for anything except the way out. It is dark, but you're wearing a helmet and gloves, so don't worry about the narrowed spaces and obstacles. Stay low, put your head down, and go as fast as you can. You can see the shape of the box from the outside. Let's go to Event 7, Rescue. Event 7, Rescue. At this event, the rules say you must grab the dummy by both handles or one handle. A technique that works for me is with one hand, I grab one handle. With the other hand, I reach around behind his head and neck, right behind his neck, and then I pull up. This way, I'm able to use my legs to hold him up high like this. Now my arms are bent, and I lean back and go. Now, I don't recommend that you stop for any reason, but if you have to stop, don't drop the dummy to the ground. You'll have to bend all the way back over and pick him up, do the whole thing over again. If you have to stop, stop like this, with him resting against your legs. Shake out your hands and then continue. Now let's go to Event 8, the final event. Event 8, Ceiling Breach and Pull. This is the final event, so give it everything you have. Don't hold anything back. When you step into the box, it's important to remember that you're not allowed to step outside the boundary. So here's a technique that works for me. The moment I step into the box, I put my foot up against the rail. It serves as an anchor, and I'm not going to step outside the box. When you grab your pull-down hook and you position it where you're supposed to in the triangle, in the video you saw before, it showed the demonstrator using upper body. Here's a technique that I use. Instead of using upper body, I try to use my legs whenever possible, like this, and I push up. Now remember, you need to do 3 push-ups. After you do 3, with the minimum amount of steps, put your pull-down hook in the ring, and again, instead of using upper body like the demonstrator did before, hang on to the pull-down hook and just hang like this. That way you're using your legs and you're using the weight of the vest. Remember, you need to do 5 of those. All in all, 3 pushes up, 5 pulls down, 4 sets. When you're finished, you will have completed the candidate physical ability test. Take advantage of our orientation sessions. Find out what works best for you. And remember, read the CPAT preparation guide. Follow it. If you don't have one, call recruiting and request one. See you at orientations, and don't forget your water bottle.